Hi everybody, it's Anne here from positivelypapercraft.co.uk and I'm back again with another tutorial. Now I just want to quickly mention that starting from, well, yesterday, we've got some more new celebration items and I think some of these are fantastic. So £45, you can earn a few different things: cardstock, ribbon, birthday memories, DSP, I believe that one's 12 by 12, glimmer paper, some more paper, embossing folders, and I think this one is amazing, the Colour Me Happy project kit. And I know it's gorgeous and you get loads of lovely things in there to make lots of cards. That's a £45 spend and that's worth £22 on its own. Now a £90 spend, you can earn the sweet cake framelits or the petals and more thinlit dies, and they're around £30 each. So and they obviously are in the catalogue now, so that's a great offer. So you've got until the 31st of March. You can still earn all the previous stuff for free, but these are new additions, so if you want to order them, I would get them as quick as possible, and you've still got time to sign up with me as well if you'd like to do that. So I just wanted to quickly mention that before we start. So I've got a prototype to show you. We're going to make this fold flat box, and I haven't glued it together or anything, but basically it's just going to go together like this. And well, it's going to go together like this, and it's going to have a kind of sort of fancy opening. It's going to close with magnets as well, so it's a good size. You can get lots of little goodies in there. So we're going to use Tranquil Tide. It needs to measure 8.5 inches by 11.5 inches. I'm going to use Rose Wonder stamp set. I love this. I used it the other night in my Facebook Live and I just realised how beautiful it was. We're going to heat emboss the big rose on the front of the bag, and as you can see, this rose is huge. This is the biggest block we do, block F, and it virtually covers all of that. So we're going to use that, and we're also going to have one of the sentiments which I'm going to stamp inside of the little box, and that will be "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." So we're going to stamp that inside. So scoreboard, and it's really simple little bag, box, whatever you want to call it, to make really. So I'm just getting my stylus here, which, oh no, I don't say I can't find it. I'm useless. Absolutely useless. Right, there it is. Sorry about all the banging. So short side, which is 8.5, we're going to score it at 1.5 inches on both sides. Okay, so 1.5, and I'm going to turn it round, and 1.5. Long side, we are going to score at 1.5 inches, 5 inches, 6.5 inches, and 10 inches. Okay, so really simple. Actually, I'm telling a lie, we're going to score again. I totally forgot there. So pop it back in, and what you want to do is on the short side again, you're going to score at 1 inch, but we're only going to score down to this second score line. So we've got a score line there, which is 1, and then a second score line there. So score at 1 inch, all right, just to the second score line, like that. And then on the other side, on this bit, we're going to score at 7.5 inches, again just to the second score line. So you should end up with those extra score lines there. Okay, now you will need a ruler because we're going to pop a couple of little extra score lines in. Okay, so you've got your 2 extra lines that we popped in there. So on these 2 bottom squares here, we're going to put a score line from corner to corner like this. Okay. And then this one will go this way. Okay, and then move up to the next 2 squares under those extra score lines we'll put in, and then we want to score these this way. All right. I'm pressing on quite hard because I want them to be decent lines. So that is what you should end up with. We've got 2 that way and we've got 2 facing the other way. Now we need some scissors. And what we are going to cut away is all this section here beside this extra line we popped in. So you're just going to cut right to there, so you have that. Okay, and then cut up the side of this extra score line all the way, and then just remove this little rectangle that's still left at the top. Alright, so you've just got that, and then we're just going to do a little mitre in there. Okay, and we do the same with the opposite side, just cut straight there, cut all the way down to there, and remove this top little rectangle here, and I'm just going to mite it in at the same time. Get rid of this. So that is what you should have left, okay? So bone folder, right, we're going to fold and burnish. Okay, so what's going to happen is these little bits here are going to fold up this way. So if we turn it over to the other way and then just bend them this way, okay, because when we fold it, this is the way it's going to be. What's going to happen is they are going to get glued to there, but that bit's not. So we're only going to glue the top little kind of triangle now. And then the same with this one, just fold that back on itself like that. And the same with that. And you'll find that it really kind of wants to go in that shape anyway. And we'll glue those to there. It will lift up. Those are like just little side bits to stop it from kind of gaping at the side, because that's what happens sometimes. So I thought if I add these in, it won't gape. And it's just going to be like that, and it's going to have a little ribbon handle, and the sides are going to close with a magnet. So you can have this box any way you want really, as your front, I suppose. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my handle up like this, so I'm going to have this bit as my front. But as I said, you can have any bit you want really. So I want to heat emboss my rose. In here like that, and I just want to check, because mine's going to be like this with the rose on there like that, and then when I open it I'm going to heat emboss the sentiment bit in there. So yeah, I'm going to have mine like that. So I've got my embossing buddy here. I'm going to give it a good wipe. Now this rose is really large, so what's going to happen is it will kind of stamp over the edge, but I'm not really bothered about that. So I've got my Versamark ink here, and I'm just going to ink up this huge stamp. Make sure it's completely covered, because I don't want to miss any. And we're going to heat emboss it with silver powder. And I'm just going to get my foam mat out, because it's a photopolymer stamp. Okay, so I'll just pop that on there like that. And I'm just going to stamp this down. As I said, it will kind of go over the edges a little bit, but I'm not really bothered. So give it a good press. Oh yes, beautiful. You can see that straight away there. That's took gorgeous. So let's get our embossing powder on it. And silver powder. Alright, that is gorgeous. I love that. Beautiful. So, as I said, that is going to be, my box is going to close up this way. Okay, and then when I open it up, I want my little sentiment here. So I've got that mounted already. I'm just going to give that another going over with the embossing buddy. Get my little stamping mat back because it's a photopolymer stamp. I'm just going to quickly ink this up. And I just thought it would be nice when the person opens this little box up. And then there's a nice little verse stamped on the inside. Okay, so I'm just going to try and get this pretty much in the middle, about there. And I think that looks pretty good to me. So we will put our silver powder over the top. Right, sorry everyone, the camera ran out. So there we go. I've heat embossed that and I think that looks gorgeous. So what I've got is the classic label punch, and what I'm going to do is I think it might be best if we stick our box together first. Yeah, we'll do that. So we only need it on these two bits here and these two little pieces here. So I'm going to just pop some fast views on, I think, for that. So just a couple of pieces there, and then those two corner pieces here as well. Alright, and then all you need to do is just press those two down like that, and then they will automatically stick, and that is how you've got your kind of fold flat box. Alright, so I'm just going to give them a little burnish to make sure they're stuck. Okay, and then as I said, the box is going to come up like this, and those two little pieces are going to sit inside there, which is going to stop the box from gaping open. Okay, just like that, and then it just stops it gaping at the sides so much. So what I want to do is this flap here, I want to punch this, and I want to try and get it as central as I can really. So I'm going to say about there, I'm just going to eyeball it. Okay, it's about there. Alright, and then the idea is when we close this up, I want my ribbon to come through here. So what I need to do is I need to punch two little holes in there with the handheld circle punch. So I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to mark two little holes. So I'm going to say probably one about here. Can you just see that? Where I've marked that with the pencil. And then try and get them even. And then the other one there. And that is what I'm going to punch with my handheld punch. So I'm just going to turn it this way just to make it a bit easier. And I'm just going to line the little thing up and just punch through there. And same with that one. Okay, so now you should have that. And then I'm going to take my ribbon, which is the metallic edge white ribbon, and I'm just going to slot one of the ends through here and just leave a little bit so we can tie a knot in it. I'm just going to trim a bit off because we don't want loads. And then I'm going to pop this other bit through there as well. And that may be too long, probably only need, because as I think you can see what's going to happen, it will close by this then going through there. Okay, which I think is a really nice little kind of closure. So I want it about that long, so I'm going to tie a little knot in both ends of the ribbon. And I'm just going to trim that off. And do the same with that bit. And trim that off as well. So that is our little handle. Just going to close this down. So this bit will go under there like that. And that's how it'll be. So what I now want to do is I want to pop two little magnets, one at either side, just so it keeps it closed. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop probably I don't know whether to put them, because I want them quite close to the bottom, so I'm going to pop them just kind of underneath this little bit here. So I've got these really strong but tiny little magnets, so I'm going to need 4 altogether. And I've got some glue dots. I've also got a little 1/2 inch circle punch, and I'm going to punch 4 in the Tranquil Tide, and that's just going to hide the magnets. And I'm just using a bit of the scrap that we've got left from the box. Okay, so I've cut out 4 of them, and we've got 4 magnets, and I've lost one. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna take some glue dots, and I'm gonna pop one on the magnet. So kind of, I'm just gonna pop one about there. Okay. And then the other one is going to go just there. Alright, like that. And then we'll close our little box back up. When that is. Okay, so I then am going to pop the magnet, the opposite end of the magnet, straight on to the actual magnet itself, and then I know that I'm going to then get them in the right place. So I'm going to pop a glue dot on the back of there. then a glue dot on the back of there. Okay, and then I'm going to close the box down again. Just pop the little ribbon through. And then I'm going to press that. Hopefully the magnets will stick to where they need to be. I mean, like I say, they're very strong until we get these little cardboard, air hole punches stuck on them, because that's probably just going to peel the glue dot away for now, because they're so strong, these magnets. That one stayed on, that one hasn't, so I'll just pull this one away for now and stick that back to its little glue dot. And then with some more glue dots, I'm just going to pop a couple of glue dots on these little 1/2 inch circles, and they are just going to stick over the magnet just to hide it. Kind of just makes them look like a little button then. Like that. Okay, so there is our gorgeous little box. So we will fold it up again. So just pop our little sides in. And just push the little ribbon through, and we've got a nice kind of solid snap little closure like so. And I might just pop on a couple of these little enamel silver, and I think the metallic enamel shapes, these ones. I'm just going to pop, I think, one on either side of the little kind of punch out that I've got, like that. And there we go. I think that is a gorgeous little case. Does kind of look more like a case, I think, but I just think it's so pretty, and it's very sturdy, nice and solid when it closes, and you can get loads in there. And I like the little sentiment in the middle. So I hope you've enjoyed it. All the info will be on my blog, and I will be back again on Sunday with another Celebration Sunday. So thanks for watching, take care, and bye for now.